Hello and thank you for watching. In today's video, we're going to unbox and assemble the GOGO Sport 3-wheel mobility scooter by Pride Mobility, model number S73. It's capable of going 4.7 miles per hour, can hold up to 325 pounds, and can travel up to 12.7 miles on a full charge. To get started, you'll need a pair of scissors or a box cutter to open the box, cut the tape along the seams and the edges, and then simply lift up the lids. When you open the box, you'll discover that there is a safety warning sheet at the very top with a set of instructions which you can go ahead and read through and then put those to the side, and you can either follow along with this video or with the instructions on the quick setup guide. As you'll see, there is a piece of cardboard and some loose pieces of styrofoam along the top. One of the first things you'll notice is the user manual bag, which comes with an additional bag inside of that. You'll want to put that to the side as you will need to grab the contents within that bag. Next, you can remove some of the larger pieces of styrofoam. You'll see that there are two armrests, which are flip-up armrests. They come packaged. Go ahead and unpackage them and put those to the side. We'll show you how to install those with adjustable and flip-up armrests momentarily. Next, you can grab the charger and put it to the side. Then you can grab the seat post, which comes wrapped. Go ahead and unwrap it completely and put that to the side as well. Then just go ahead and remove that big piece of styrofoam and put it to the side as well. Next, you'll want to grab the battery box by the handle, take it out of the box. You can do the same with the basket, which comes wrapped up in a piece of plastic. Go ahead and remove it from the plastic. You'll notice there is a set of blue shroud covers, which allows you to change the colored panels from red to blue. Go ahead and remove the final piece of styrofoam that's rested on top of the motor and locate the tiller adjustment knob. Rotate it counterclockwise, then lift the tiller, and then rotate that knob clockwise to secure it in the upward position. That'll allow you to remove more styrofoam and access the seat, which is sandwiched in between the tiller and the floorboard of the unit. You can remove the styrofoam and the cardboard that's protecting the floorboard, as well as the two pieces of styrofoam protecting the battery cradle. And at this point, we'll want to go ahead and cut open the front of the box as shown in the quick instructions at the top of the box. The quick instructions are telling you to cut the two sides of the box so that you can roll the scooter out of the box instead of having to lift it straight up. You'll want to remove the corner pieces from the inside of the box so that it's easier to cut through the front of the box. You'll make two straight cuts on the left and right side of the front of the box. You'll need either a box cutter or a sharp knife to do this carefully. Keep in mind, you'll want to save the box for a few days just in case you need to return your product. We don't recommend throwing your box out until you've had a few days to test it out so that you can return it. Once you have the front of the box cut out, go ahead and lift the front of the scooter up and take out any styrofoam that the scooter is resting on. Then you can lift the back and simply wheel the scooter right out of the box. While doing this, you may want to go ahead and pull the plastic sheeting from the top of the scooter so that it can kind of roll right out of the plastic bag as you're rolling it out of the box. At this point, you can go ahead and make some room by getting rid of the box, and we're going to go ahead and continue to assemble this scooter. All you have to do is remove the plastic sheeting from the tiller handles. Next thing you're going to want to do is grab the user manual bag and locate the hardware bag which is inside of it. You'll notice that there are 5 pins inside of the bag as well as a set of keys. The keys go right into the ignition. You can turn the keys slightly clockwise to turn the scooter on. We'll show you how to use the scooter once the batteries are connected, but first you'll want to identify the different pin sizes. There are 2 narrow pins that are skinny and 3 pins that are a bit thicker. You'll want to grab one of the thicker post pins, which is going to be used to secure the seat post inside of the seat post sleeve. As shown here, you can slide the seat post straight in and then choose one of the holes to set the height of the seat post. You have 3 different options, so you can change the height of the seat. Once the seat post is secured, go ahead and drop the battery box into the cradle and then insert the seat post with the male insert right into the female insert of the seat post. You can verify that the seat is locked into position by using the lever that rotates the seat. It should lock into place every 45 degrees. Next, you can remove the cardboard from the hitch accessory port, which allows you to use 1-inch universal accessories like a rear basket, oxygen tank holder, and much more. At this point, you can go ahead and grab the armrests, slide the armrests into the sleeve, loosen the tension adjustment knob all the way so that the armrest can slide into the sleeve. You'll want to go ahead and do that for both the right and the left armrest. Once you have the armrest rails into the sleeve, you can go ahead and select one of the holes and slide one of those thinner post pins to secure it. And this is how you're going to adjust the width. There are about 3 different holes on the armrest rails, so you can actually widen up the distance between the armrests by simply sliding it out and choosing one of the holes in the armrest rails that are going to give you a wider position. Make sure to tighten those tension adjustment knobs too so that the armrests don't wiggle around. Next, you just grab the basket and slide it right into the hooks. There are 2 hooks and 2 rails on the back of the basket. It's very easy to install the basket. Just make sure the light's not in the way at the bottom. Point the light down slightly if you can't lower it all the way. We do want to show that these armrests can flip up and the seat can also flip down, which makes it convenient when you're transporting it in the trunk of a car. On the dash, you'll see it has a typical battery meter and a speed rotation knob, counterclockwise to go slower and clockwise to go faster. It does have a horn, and we do want to mention that you can use this scooter with either your left hand or your right hand independently. When you first get your scooter, you'll want to charge it overnight. To charge it, simply grab the power cord, which is going to have one end that plugs into a wall outlet, the other end plugs into the power supply of the charger. There's no wrong way to connect it. Just go ahead and plug in the 3-prong connector and then plug in the other end to the wall. The barrel connector has 3 pins, and you will plug that into the right side of the tiller. Just line up the pins and plug it straight in. Again, you'll want to charge it overnight when you first get the scooter. Now keep in mind the scooter will come locked. You cannot turn the handlebar unless you unlock the tiller with the push activated button towards the bottom of the scooter right above the front wheel. Something else we want to show you is that there is a light switch on the left side of the tiller. You can use that to turn the front headlight on and off. You may notice that you cannot push the scooter manually, and that's because the electromagnetic braking system is always activated. To disengage the auto braking system, use the lever on the rear towards the right side. You can push it forward, but the scooter will not operate unless the yellow switch is in the drive position. Taking apart the GOGO Sport Mobility Scooter is a breeze. Simply remove the basket, pick straight up on the seat to remove the seat. You can grab the battery box by the handle and pick straight up to remove that. Then you can lower and lock the tiller, which is going to prevent the tiller from swinging around when it's stored in the back of a trunk, which could potentially damage your unit. Once you have the tiller locked, it won't swing. And then you can grab the seat post and the feather touch disassembly lever. Simply pick straight up with both of those in your hands and the scooter will detach itself from the motor. You can see that there are 2 hooks with green indicators on the front of the scooter that line up with the 2 matching green indicators on the bar on the rear of the scooter. Line those up and the scooter will simply drop into place to connect itself. It's one of the easiest systems used for disassembly, known as feather touch disassembly. It is a patented technology that makes this scooter extremely easy to take apart and reassemble. Once you're ready, unlock the tiller lock and raise the tiller bar. This is going to allow you to turn the scooter left and right. Remember, it's very important to do that. Then you can grab the battery box, put it back into the cradle. There are no tools needed for this. And just simply grab the basket, line up the 2 rails with the 2 hooks, and drop it straight in. Remember, the LED light needs to be pointed slightly downward in order for that basket to secure itself all the way. It might get in the way. The seat has a male post at the bottom of the seat, which inserts into the seat post. There are no tools necessary for this. It's very easy to use. We highly recommend this scooter. We offer it for sale with no sales tax. Shipping is free as well at mobilityscootersdirect.com. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos just like this one.